Good girl. Good Bobbish. We'll go on a walk in a little while. Okay? We'll go on a walk in a little while. You need a bath too. Let's see. Come here. Okay. I'm gonna need my glasses. Glasses. Okay. Those aren't very clean, are they? Oh. Such a good girl, Mama. I love you so much. Best dog ever, huh? Hello. Happy Sunday. Thanks for joining in. Wait for a few more people. Thank you. I hope you're having a nice day. Got something fun planned at all? Any fun plans? Oh, thank you. Make sure when you do that, when you press on the bell, you make sure you press it all the way down so it says all. So then you'll know when I go live and you'll know when I upload new videos, okay? Thank you so much. All right. Okay, while we're waiting, we'll talk about a few things. How about that? So there is, these are random downloads, okay, that I'm just gonna give you guys right now. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you. So there's a Two of Cups energy here, okay? This is a couple that got torn apart, okay? There was a lot of these two, how do I put it? I'm trying to figure out the right words. They trauma bonded too much, okay? That's what their whole relationship was based on, was trauma bonding. My screen it's blackout reading. You can't see me right now. I'm not, this is on purpose. So I have reasons for it. If you go back and you watch videos, you'll understand. So my channel's been sabotaged. There's all kinds of things that have happened. So you'll see the table, you'll see the cards and things in a little while. So, but not right now. It's a blackout read. So, anyways, this couple, somebody here is a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces. Okay. One of these individuals is an earth sign, a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn. Oh, thank you. I love that. I love the star. That's awesome. And I love the hearts. Thank you so much. These two, one person was more in love with the other person. We'll put it that way, okay? We have a master number here as well. So we got a lot of angels here that surround this masculine energy, okay? Hi, Lilies. Thank you, thank you. Glad to see you guys. So anyway, the masculine was more in love with the feminine in this relationship. He stayed in it too long. He went back and forth. It's a yo-yo kind of a deal. This masculine, they also, I think they filed divorce papers, Spirit says, and that they didn't go through with the divorce, but they're going to go through with it now, okay? There's too much hurt, too much pain. There's a lot of cheating, open relationship, swinger stuff, weird stuff I don't even want to tap into. But anyways, one of these people here, very demanding, okay? So I have the elbow card and I have the blood. And this is his heart that's just bleeding blood, okay? This feminine gives this masculine high blood pressure, okay? With the elbow here, this is about being demanding. She's very demanding. It's her way or the highway kind of a deal. She is one of these people that when she needs her space, she needs her space, and everybody needs to abide by that. But if he needs his space, he can only have his space if she's busy doing something else, okay? She likes things a certain way. And that's the earth sign. That's the Virgo in her, okay? Virgos hate when things get out of order. It just, you throw a wrench in a plan, it flips their shit out, man, okay? Virgos have a certain way that they like things to go, and they don't like things changing. They just don't. Cancers can be a lot that way. Tauruses can be that way. Geminis can be that way. I'm trying to think of some other signs that are really, that there's, fixed signs, of course, but Virgos really struggle with that. And so this was hard for him because he's a kind of go with the flow guy, okay? He's a happy-go-lucky guy. He's a fun guy. He's a sweet guy. He likes to help people. He's just a good guy, this guy. I love his energy. But anyways, she makes his blood pressure just skyrocket, okay? He's had, by being married to her, he sacrificed himself and many things about himself that are wonderful. But she is the type of person that when you're in a relationship with her, she has to be number one in the door. When she walks in a room, everybody better look at her first, but they better say hi and hug her before him, okay? There's a lot of guilt he has about staying in this relationship because he met somebody at one time that he really vibed with, that he really could have seen a future with, and he walked away from this person. And he created a bunch of things in his head about this individual, so walking away wouldn't be hard, okay? So he has a lot of guilt with that, okay? His flow of life, when he's around this karmic feminine, his whole flow stops. His flow to prosperity stops. Everything stops, okay? She does not have a great sense of humor either, okay? Her personality, it's her out, what she looks like on the outside, that's it. That's about as deep as it goes, okay? She doesn't, like I said, she doesn't have a great personality, doesn't have a great sense of humor. She's not super fun. No, she's not super fun. She might be pretty to look at. She might be great to have sex with, but that's about where it ends, okay? She does not, she can't overcome obstacles very well either. Has a hard time, you know, doing that. Let me see, I'm trying something here. What is this? Believe in luck. Oh, I have never tried this. Let's see. I don't know. All right, we're not doing that. Never mind. Taking it off because I don't understand it. I have to learn more about this. Hold on. Ah! Okay. I can't get it to go away now. It's a Q&A. Ah! All right. All right. I'm going to, let's see what it, okay. See what happens. You guys can have fun with this. I've never tried this. We'll see. Yes. But it's not now letting me show it to you guys. Can you see anything on the screen, you guys? It says drag here. I dragged it. There. I don't know if you can see anything. It's just a fun sticker thing. Anyway. Okay. So I'm almost done with this and then we're going to move on. But anyways, this person is really wise, this masculine. He's an old soul. She's a young soul, okay? She's a very young soul. He doesn't know it, but he's in training as an ascended master, okay? So as long as he wants to hold on to her, it's going to be torture because he's not meant to be with her. He has a job to do. He has a mission here to do. And as long as he's with her, his luck's going to get worse. Everything's going to go backwards. It's just not going to move forward how he wants it to. So she's dead weight. He knows this. He has kids with her. She's a manipulator. She may have blackmailed him. I don't know. But he's a wise individual. Okay. So, we also have angel number 44, which is a master number, and we got 15. So 15, your love for others is powerful, and you are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Your curious and social nature brings you into contact with a variety of people, all who would benefit from your warm felt words of wisdom. And this is so crazy because this is this energy that this masculine runs in. He has amazing energy. Like I said, he is wise. He may do something as a job. No, calm down, you're fine. He may do something as a job where he helps people, okay? And his wisdom and his knowledge brings people out of bad places. Hold on. I'll open up the door. Hold on. All right, hold on, guys. Want to go outside? On the back? Come here. Come back. Go out here. I better not catch you barking though, okay? Go. There you go. Go on, Moon. Go with her. She wants to go. Go with her, Moon. Thank you. All right. Then we have master number, angel number 44. Your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. So this divine masculine, he watches my channel, so his energy has come up over the years. He's a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I know who he is. He knows who he is. And so I really hope that you move on in this direction for yourself, because you are a beautiful man. You have a lot to give. You should have a channel too. You really should have a channel, and because you've been through some things in your life that you should share those experiences, because it will help others. You're the type of person that you should be, like I am, a voice for the voiceless, a voice for people that are scared to get out and speak about their own stories, you know? So he is this man, and I wish him the best, and I hope that he does move on. All right, there you go. You guys just make up your mind. Somebody can't make up their damn mind. My dogs keep wanting to go in and out, okay? Somebody can't make up their mind right now. So you know that. So You guys will laugh because I know that there's a bunch of you that do this because I do. You know when you lay in bed and you can't get warm, you can't get comfortable. Like you're too hot, you're too warm. So you flop your leg out and you have one leg out of the blanket and one leg under. You know what I'm talking about? That's this man's energy right now, okay? That's the best way I can explain it. So, anywho, okay. There's been a lot of danger that has been coming out, okay? It's bothered me because this danger has been created for people because of people's selfishness, because of people's greed, because people have committed crimes and stole. It's basically always about money. And so they have to put the persons that they used as the leverage or was the generators for them to continue on, right? Doing what they were doing. They put those people in danger. I've been put in danger, and my kids, I can't tell you how many times. And that's the reason why you guys aren't seeing me right now. That's the best way to put it, okay? And I apologize because I love it to be on here when you guys can see the cards coming out. It's never about looking at the person that's doing the reading, guys. It's about the messages. I quit showing myself years ago because everybody gets wrapped up in what you're wearing, what's their lipstick, what kind of makeup they got on. Let's look at their hair today. Ooh, they look tired today. They don't look very good today, or what you're wearing. That's not what we're here for. We're here to deliver messages. That's the main thing, is that we are here for a voice for the voiceless. I'm here for justice for my father being murdered too. And if I wouldn't have stood up and spoke, they would have killed me. Okay? So, this is the only place that I ever had to go to get my messages out. He still hasn't had justice. He died on the 23rd of July, 16 years ago. And all the people are still running around free. Yeah. So, my mother's still free. My brother is still free. And they're the main culprits. Now, my mother also took out her own mother, too. It's all about money. It's all about those greenbacks. So, I won't stop till there is justice for my dad, because he wasn't supposed to die. But he did. And it was all about greed. So, anyways, there's danger everywhere that keeps coming out. There's an aunt, and I have an aunt, my dad's little sister. She's a complete jackass, and she also tried to have me taken out. She was gonna have somebody shoot me, but she's a complete jackass, and now she's in danger. She does business with human traffickers and organ traffickers, just like my family does. Yep. So that's been coming out big about an aunt, a grandmother, a wife, a sister, a daughter. Danger. Now, this is only for the people that were setting other people up like me to be taken out for money. For, insurance policies and my inheritance was completely stolen. My brother took everything, little prick. But anyways, so these people put us in danger several times, had our deaths set up several times, okay? Kidnapping is back out here again. And they don't care. They never have cared. They crafted a nice little narrative that was fake, phony, crazy on every level. I have more than one doppelganger copycat because they need them for court. They need them to go into the bank. They need them to go create crimes in different cities, states, cross country, They got those offshore accounts, those shell corps, There's somebody out, there's more than one person out here on platforms acting as me. You stealing my videos, stealing my voice, using AI, and acting as me. My identity has been stolen. They've killed me on paper, had a fake funeral for me. So I'm alive in some states, dead in others. That's how crazy these people have gone. And they have not gotten... The court system in Utah is completely corrupted. It's really easy to buy people off. It doesn't take much. And that's probably the biggest lesson I've had to learn over these years is that, and it's sad. It's sad because a person's life doesn't mean much when you throw money in front of, when someone throws money in front of another person to take it. It's pretty damn sad how many people are willing to take money and they don't care if that person is alive or dead. As long as they're getting a monthly paycheck out of it, or they're getting a bonus out of it, or they got some stocks and bonds, or some crypto, or they got a new car, they got a vacation home, they even got a brand new home. I mean, there's people, I have to rent, but there's someone living in my house that was stolen. And then there's other houses that, there's more than one house that is supposed to be mine as well. And those people are living in those way better situations than what I have to live in, driving way nicer vehicles than what I have too. They can vacation. I can't. I just work. That's all. That's what I do. But these people run around and trash me. But everything they're making fun of me about, they have obtained, but it's all about social status, materialism, and it's everything that they stole. So how funny is that? It's not very funny, is it? No, none of this is funny. But like I said, the corrupted courts, and they're all interconnected. They'll move your case to another state, I have found. They'll move your case to another judge, and they'll find a judge that will be bribed. That will take, the judge will say, it was a tip. It was a tip, I just took a tip. I didn't know judges could take tips. Right? And they'll move things overseas. Whatever they got to do. They'll have somebody show up in court as you. Why they have you trapped somewhere. Or however they have you isolated. And then someone goes in and pretends to be you. They have fake and non-disclosure agreements. They have fake doctors that write up reports saying that you're unstable. These people have never met you, but if you have a platform or something, they'll just watch a couple of your videos and they'll make up a whole bunch of shit. And then they'll just have people write down a ton of fake police reports and they'll enter them in. You'll never even know any of this because I know this because they've done all this to me. We're not allowed to be a part of anything, but yet they are controlling our lives from afar with these types of the resources that they have to get what they want. But yet they all can have our money and they can do whatever they want, but we have to struggle on our kids. So you help me understand how that makes sense. And then they trash us, but they're living off of us. You think they'd be nicer, right? You're living off of what was ours that was stole from us, but you're trashing us? Yeah. Who's the fool here, right? Who's the fool here? So, anyways, this is all coming to an end. When they tried to human traffic me and my kids, let's see, how many years ago was that? I was living in a townhome right after my divorce. And I talk about Steve and Caitlin on my channel. I don't know if they're still here in Utah. They're human trafficking couple. You'd never know by the setup that they have. They look like they are a power couple, a super couple, one of the greatest people that you could ever meet. And they do so much for the community and blah, blah, blah. And it's all lies. It's all lies. It's all lies. They're human traffickers. They're organ traffickers, serial killers. And they're out here on the table, actually. So it's why we're going that direction now. I'm pretty sure he's the one that was hired to take my dad out. I'm pretty sure. So if not, he was connected to the Freemasons of Ogden and their little group up there. So my mother is a part of Eastern Stars. Her grandfather, my great-grandfather, his name was Sprague. He was, Imperial Master. And my great-grandmother, nobody ever came out and said she was an Eastern Star, but I'm pretty sure she was. But anyways, my mother adored them. and wanted to be just like her great grandmother. But that's because my grandmother walked around with, just dripping in furs and diamonds and things, and lived a high society lifestyle. And she came from, her father was a banker in Missouri. And so she's a real aristocrat. She grew up on like a plantation. They had slaves, and my mother loves that whole aristocrat stuff. My mother's a total snob. So one of the biggest snobs you'll ever meet in your entire life. So we are nothing alike. Nothing at all. We look alike, that's it. That's it. And that drives me crazy that I have to look like her, but whatever. Anyway, these people have connections too. So he's a Freemason, Steve, and he's an ex-military. So the dark side of the military. He went to the dark side. So I found an article where he talked about it. It's pretty crazy. He even admits he went to the dark side of the military. So, but anyways, serial killers are getting caught. And no matter what, everything is about money. And collective, you are the generator for the flow of prosperity for several people, okay? So, serial killer here. They can't clean this up, okay? They just did something recently to a child, okay? So I don't know if it was a child sacrifice or if it's one of these deals in these groups, because, they have certain women that just get pregnant and they get to a certain term and then they abort the babies for sacrifices. And there's certain, they call them magicians inside of these secret societies, and it's disgusting, these freaks. And they come in and they do the abortions, on these girls. So it's just disgusting, but I'm picking up on that again too. There's a central bank here that's getting exposed that they've been funneling money through. Somebody wants to fight you. Okay? There may have been fights that happened in your home between your kids, between your kids, if you're married, you and your husband, or if you had a partner, or whatever. Stop. You're fine. And you guys didn't know that there were secret cameras, microphones that were illegally put in your house. Okay? Totally obstruct your privacy. Everything. Stop. You need to go? Hold on. Anyways, some of these people that you were like, I thought I was fine with you. I thought we were in a good place, and then a fight breaks out. They were paid. They were actually paid to do that to you, okay? So that is sad. It's unfortunate, but some of these people have literally been paid to create problems with you. Come on, man. So you're going to find this out because it's going to come out. There is some good officials behind the scenes. There's this is the funniest part. So your local officials like mine, they won't protect us. They won't do anything. They're part of the biggest part. They are one of the biggest parts of the problems why this stuff has gone on and happened. And they've contributed and they've been bought off. But there is outside, since these crimes have gone global and they've gone statewide, nationwide, the whole deal, there's other forces out there that are like, no, this is not going to continue on. We're not okay with this. We're not okay with this city over here allowing this human trafficking to go on in this whole community of people, and nobody's doing a damn thing about it. And the courts are involved. Our local police are involved. The sheriffs are involved. Police chiefs, judges. Like, you got to be shitting me, right? So I've said for a long time internal affairs is involved, and I'm not going to say the name of this other there's another, it's a special force task force that's been put together, and this special task force was put together because of all these crimes, the level that they're at, the secret societies involved, the cults, the covens, how they have this down to a science, and they've had this down to a science for years. I mean, you on the payroll, you have everybody down to garbage men, people at the gas station. If you live in an apartment complex, right? They got people at your apartment complex. If you rent a house, they got your landlord in on it. They go, once they hack your phone, clone your phone, then they go through all your contacts in your phone, and then they reach out to all those people, right? You know how this goes. If your kids are at school, they'll go to their teachers. The mailman, or the mailwoman, they go to the post office, gets involved. They get down to where they want your damn garbage. So they'll, go ahead and infiltrate your garbage guy. They'll infiltrate the places that you shop at on a regular basis. And like I said, how do I know? Because it's all happened to me. That's how I know. And the sad part is there's nobody with a backbone that I hardly know. I've sat back for years and watched so many people get bribed. All of a sudden I see someone go on a trip, and I know they don't have money, and all of a sudden they're traveling all the time. Like, oh, they got to you. Okay, well, we won't be talking anymore, right? Or all of a sudden you see someone driving a new car that there's no way that they could have got that new car without some help. Oh, sure shit, they got bribed, right? You're like, okay, another one down. It's amazing how all of a sudden that light switch with that hermit energy with the lantern going on. Stop, I know, I'll take you just a sec. It's crazy how all of a sudden that stuff, come here, get your harness on, come over here. It's funny how all of a sudden your intuition kicks in, and you will go, oh my God, I can see now. It's like taking the beer goggles off, and when you allow yourself to be correct about your intuition, and when you allow yourself to understand that what's the right word to say? When you allow yourself to know what you know is right, and to quit second guessing your intuition or what you intuitively know, or how the pieces are coming together on your puzzle. Once you give yourself that, then you let go of questioning what you know all the time, and everything flows differently, and you can move differently, and you will understand things that you didn't understand before, and then you'll be shown things that you weren't shown before because you weren't ready to handle it, because you were too busy questioning everything or talking yourself out of it. And that's what these people want you to do. They want you to question everything. They want you to not believe what you know to be true, and they want you to look crazy. And so they'll up the ante, and they'll do crazier things to you, so that when you tell people will just sit and look at you like, yeah, right, that did not happen to you. You're like, yeah, it did. Yes, it did. I know it sounds crazy. I know it should be in a movie. But yeah, this did happen to me. It continues to happen to me. And then, people walk away from you, or they don't want to talk to you. Or that's one person that they can contact and go, did you talk to so-and-so lately? Oh, yeah, I did. They told me that you guys are doing this or that too. And, oh, we would never do that. You understand now what we were saying, right, about them, that they need help. So you don't mind signing this, right, that you're worried about them, that you think that maybe they're going a little crazy or delusional. That's how they get these people on board. And then they turn around and write them a nice fat check, so that they feel good about giving that fake statement about you. And then they'll remember that they got that, so when they need to ask them again, they'll do it. Because they'll remember, oh, we rewarded you. Bandit, okay, hold on. She's got to go to the bathroom. Okay, I am going hold on for just a second. I'm gonna run her out. I'll be right back, guys, and then we'll jump back in, okay? So just give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. Come on. Put this on, quick. Come on. Oh, put your face in there, sweetie. We're not taking your harness off for a while. Just leave it on. Okay. All right. Let's go quick. Come on. There you go. Come on. Let's go quick. Good job. Good girl. All right. Good job. Thank you. Oh, yeah, you really need to do that. Okay, sorry guys, I'm back now. Okay. All right. So, yes, I'll take you in a minute, okay? You'll be next. Just give me a second, okay? Okay. Clean my glasses off. There are some messages here that you guys are gonna have to pay very close attention to, okay? So, foresight. Someone is not paying attention to things that are important to ensure that their wealth, health, mental well-being, it's up to par. But anyways, being farsighted. So somebody needs to be alert about this, okay? So remember I was talking about the people were paid to actually have fights with you, okay? Somebody didn't have foresight about this that signed up and got paid. This is coming back to bite them in the ass now, okay? This is a family member of yours, okay? Now, this family member of yours, some of you, this family member is a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, okay? There's definitely more than one of them in your family that's a water sign that got involved here, okay? And that person could be the person that was paying people too. You know, funny thing is that they were paying them out of your trust fund. How crazy is that, right? We have patience here. We have these people, their situation isn't going to change. It's locked in. Their destiny that they created for themselves. And this is a destiny that's set up much like hell. These people wanted you to not have a life of comfort. They wanted your life to be miserable until you self-deleted. Okay? These people were totally, they thought by now you would have took yourself out. Yeah, freedom in reverse. These people are going to jail, detached from drama in the reverse. They can't detach from drama because they are the drama and they create the drama for everything around you. Happiness in reverse. They're not happy right now. No, uncertainty. You're not unsure. Remember what I was talking about before I left to go take the doggy out? What I said? That you're listening to yourself now. You're not uncertain. You know what it is. You don't give a shit if you're the only one that knows. You know what it is, but you're not the only one that knows. There are so many people that know. Remember how many people, how many years this has been going on? Think of how many people have been bribed and paid off. And they have thought for years since this has gone on, we're getting away with this. Nothing's gonna happen. Yeah. Every one of you, karma's coming back to bite you in the ass. I promise. I said, we're not friends anymore, but we used to be friends. Her name was Sherry. But she decided to join the group of human traffickers. Yeah, she's got a platform. She steals my content too. But anyway, I told her years and years ago, how many years ago would that be now? Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago. Okay. Probably about 8 when this thing started. But anyways, I told her this wasn't going to end well. I knew that this human trafficking ring that Steve and Caitlin are all involved in, and when I found out why they came to Utah, I dug and I found out and I researched, and I wanted to know why this happened to me and who they were all connected to, and I put it all together. It took me a long time, but I did. I figured it all out, figured out everything, connected all the dots, dot to dot. Yeah, I dot to dot it all right, and I figured it out. And I had told her back then, stay away from these people. They're bad news. And yeah. Anyways, I got away from everybody. And certain people decided to stay involved with these people because these people make things look real good. Okay. And they know how to manipulate people. So anyways, here it is, Sherry, because I know you get on my channel. They're going down. I said back then they would, and I said it was going to be global. I said it was going to be worldly news, and it will be. And it will be seen all over. And you're tied to it. Choose peace in reverse. These people still want to have war with you. Okay? These people don't want to. I mean, if you would settle with them or join forces with them, then by all means. But you're not going to do that. So they want to continue having war with you because not everybody's been put away and caught yet. So anyway, we've got Mother Mary here in reverse. That's not good. These people don't know how to nurture themselves. These people don't know. So there's also somebody here. There's not just someone. There is more than one person here that went into court and gladly testified that you weren't a good mother. But no one came and talked to you now, did they? Did anybody ever interview you? Nope, just like me. People were allowed to make horrendous accusations about me and put them on paper, and they were entered in. No police officer, no counselors, no supposed psychiatrist or psych eval. Nobody ever came and talked to me. Nobody ever got my side of things. Nobody ever asked questions. And some of you have been accused of doing things to children. Now, don't you think if somebody accused you and wrote it down on paper and it got entered into the court system that you did something to someone's child or children, that you definitely should have been having a visit by a police officer? Yeah. That never happened. No. But they were allowed to put all of this stuff in the court system as it was real evidence and book it, put it in, and take from you. But you never were even invited, right? Just like me. I've had friends that they've called up and they've made up lies and said that, like, I have this friend, she and I don't speak anymore for various reasons because I figured out that they contacted her and they bribed her and they got her to do things to me and my youngest son and make it look like she was helping us. She wasn't helping us. She was getting paid, the bitch. But anyways, her name's Amanda. She's a real pile of shit. She also went to work for the post office. Oh, I wonder why that is, right? And she tried to make it up that she tried to make it out that she's scared of me. Are you kidding me? You're like 300 pounds, sweetheart. You are like, I'm a fourth of you. Even less than that. How could you be scared of me? Really? Have you met yourself? Maybe you should. You're not scared of me. You got paid to play that part. It's all right. You're going to be going to jail too, bitch. Anyways, strength in reverse. Imagine that. Strength in reverse. Leo in reverse. New beginnings in reverse. Teacher in reverse. So there's your doppelganger right there, okay? Whoever I'm talking to. Now, when I say teacher, this doesn't mean that you have to be a teacher in the school system. You don't have to have a platform and be guiding people, helping people, teaching people things. You can just be of that personality type, that you're a helper. You help people no matter where you go, what you do. You end up kind of teaching people, okay? This can be, you just with your own children, with friends, with grandkids, whatever. But it's a natural ability is what I'm trying to say. So there's someone out here that if they could be in your skin, live in your skin, they would. Hey, stop it, Meg. Nobody's at the door. So this is somebody that was out there going, well, I'll be a better version of you. Watch me. See, I just don't understand this. I can't grasp this. I can't wrap my head around somebody wasting their time being a better version of someone else. All that tells me is you don't like yourself. Because if you're willing to learn someone, mimic them, dress like them, get plastic surgery to look more like them, steal their identity, there's something so broken about you. You are broken. So this person, they're being made fun of now. They're exposed. People are laughing their asses off at this person. And this person is going to jail because this person did steal your identity. This person went too far with this. This person thought this was fucking funny. This person thought this was hilarious. This person sat around with her little Mean Girls Club and pretended to be you. Got paid for this. She got paid. She thought this was funny. But the whole time, this individual never bothered to love themselves or master themselves. She should feel like a complete jackass, because you are a jackass, whoever I'm talking to. You're a complete jackass. You got bamboozled. You got conned. And you were doing the con. And the people that convinced you to do the con, they conned you. They scammed you. And they knew this was always going to end in jail time. So good luck with that, sweetheart. Maybe you'll find yourself in jail finally. Maybe, right? Or you're going to get in jail and copycat someone else in jail. You're not going to have time. You're going to be a carpet muncher. That's what you're going to be. Apollo energy in reverse. Yeah, you can't focus at all. No, you can't focus. Nope. And you definitely, the strengths that you thought you had, you don't have any strength. It doesn't take strength to copy another person. It doesn't take strength to steal someone's identity. It takes stupidity. That's what you have, is stupidity. That's it. 51 on the timer. Prosperity in reverse. Look the angel number up. 51. Let it go. Yeah, this... And somebody is trying to use Kuan Yin and manifest off of. She's in reverse. You're stupid. Like I said, you are stupid. I'm sorry. This person's energy... You have stinky energy, you have nasty energy, you have jealous energy, you have bile energy, you have stupidity energy, you have dumbass DA energy. Everything about you, sweetheart, is wrong. You never believed in yourself. But apparently you believe in this other person. That you feel like you're doing them better than they can do themselves. How is that a flex? That's not a flex. I'm so sick of you doppelgangers and you copycats and you run around out here like you're something. You can't even be yourselves. So until you can be yourself, shut your pie holes. Your gaping pie holes, shut them. Grace in reverse. Clear your energy shield in reverse. And renewal in reverse. I guess that says it all, doesn't it? Yeah. Doesn't take any talent or skill to do that. None. All right, here's some cards that you guys need to pay extra special attention to. There's an OBGYN that is in deep trouble, okay? Deep trouble going... Oh. This person's going to prison. I don't know what this OBGYN has been doing in their office. Yeah, I don't even know. We're not tapping into this. But anyway, yeah, this is bad. Ooh. This OBGYN gets hired out by this secret society and helps with these abortions and sacrifices. Okay, well, they're going to prison. Energy goes where energy flows, so make sure it's positive. Melissa. Michelle. These people are going to prison, by the way. Clifford. Cleo. Ming, M-I-N-G. Your karmic cousin that threw you under the bus. Oh, I got several of these. Yes. Get away from the happiness haters. Shit just hit the fan. Karmic is flipping out. The karmic is flipping out. Randall. We have a Mormon here going to prison. Oh, Carolyn, how's it going to work out for you, honey? You and Natalie, huh? Oh, you guys can share a cell. Williams. Sanders. Damien. Christina. Jesse. Jessica. Mandy. Maddie. You're dating a party pooper. Nerden. I don't know how. Okay. Nerdin. Scandinavian. Andrea. Priscilla. Yeah, you're toast. This person has too many faces to go along with all their wigs. Okay, those cards I just said right there. Every one of them, the messages. Very, very, very important. And every one of those people's names right there, they're prison bound. That's no jail, that's prison. They're not getting out of it. They may plead the, insanity card, and then they can go to their little white room. But that's it. That's it. Okay, let's move on to, I'm trying to decide which story here. All right, we're doing this. We're going to do this one quick. All right. We have the name Egbert. We have the name Breezy. We have the name Mel. We have the name Angelo, Jackie, Barbara, Newell, Mike, Rick, Julie, Melanie. Someone's favorite football team is the Steelers. We have Llewellyn. Someone drives a Volkswagen. I guess it's not very funny anymore to the karmics, guys. They're not laughing anymore. Okay? Ongoing court battles for the karmics. This is their downfall. Transporting people by train or by semi. Human trafficking. There's a Libra involved. Gillette, Wyoming. Somebody goes to Wyoming University. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Right now, you are in your purpose. You are a purpose-driven man or woman. Okay? So, right now, there's a couple of you that have people around you. Hey, Vanny, you're not going. No, come here. So some of you have somebody around you, and they have this attitude. I'm going to hurt you before you hurt me. So be very careful, because this is someone that you are overcompensating for. This is somebody that you go out of your way for. This is someone that you'll do more for this person than you would do for other people, okay? This person is bringing chaos to your life, so it's time for you to cut them out, and then also there's somebody that somebody in the military has been causing chaos in the background in your life. Like I just told you who was causing chaos in the background in my head. Also, we have Zach, who he's ex-DEA. My mother has used him with his military background. Amber, she's I don't know if she's a profiler anymore for the DEA, but she sucks at it because she didn't do shit. After my dad was murdered, she's been around all these murderers, and she's a profiler for the DEA. Like, come on, Amber, you never picked up this fucking bullshit? Pull your head out of your ass, right? Jesus Christ. Yeah, so you also, so they've used these family, it's a conflict of interest. Like everything that my family, everything's a conflict of interest when it comes to my family. Everyone they know, every arrangement they make, conflict of interest. When my mother stole my house out from underneath me and she sold it, Jim and Karen Duncan, who were the real estate agents, total conflict of interest. Jim used to be one of my dad's really good friends. If my dad was alive and found out how they pushed me out of my house and how they sold it out from underneath me and I didn't agree to any of it and they wouldn't even let me be at the closing, oh, my dad and him would not be friends. But when Jim passes over, if he already hasn't, my dad's going to be waiting for his ass. Oh, yeah. Yes, Dwayne will be waiting for you, Jim. And he also used to have, he used to work for the sheriff's department, so my mother used his connections there as well. And they got paid, they got paid a hefty Hefty little price for all their services, right, Jer Bear and Nicholas? Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. So conflict of interest there. Now you see how Zach and Amber, that's a complete conflict of interest. But my mom used them. Eddie, who was her first trust attorney, which he's a little prick, he also got money to do certain things. I've noticed, Eddie, that your business has grown quite large for you. I imagine that there were some contributions, some healthy contributions out of my inheritance towards your business, right? And you are one of the biggest little pricks I've ever met in my entire life. Yes, you are. Total conflict of interest because his mother is one of my mother's best buddies. Weird how that one works, right? The day my dad died, when Kevin rushes up, he's the first cop on the scene. But he doesn't write a police report. Conflict of interest. He's my brother's brother-in-law. Weird, right? Yeah. He also went to court for willingly and knowingly stealing an inheritance. Yeah, he also got booted off the Cottonwood Heights police force. But my mother used the Cottonwood Heights police force and several people there connected to Kevin for herself, for her benefit. Conflict of interest, once again. Conflict of interest, once again. Kevin also started a PI company, and it grew quite large. I wonder how much of my inheritance money funded that bullshit right there. You want to know how many illegal investigations he's conducted on me and the courts allowed that bullshit in that they made up, none of it was true? Yeah. And then when they need another one, they just pull another one of his PI guys out and do another investigation for the courts so that they can keep the money in their hands. Total conflict of interest. 100%. Conflict of interest. And then there's my brother uses Patrick. He's a family friend. He's a cop. My brother has a female cop. She's a total conflict of interest. He uses her as well. Then there's Braden. That's Kevin's son. He's a cop too. They've used him. Another conflict of interest. Imagine that. Then there's my cousin. Kelly, she lives in Nevada. Her sister Alicia's a lawyer. They've used her. Oh, that's a huge conflict of interest, right? Huge conflict of interest. Oh, but they've been able to get away with that for years. That bullshit right there. Yeah. So, I'm telling you this because everything that my family's done and everyone they're connected to, it's all a conflict of interest, but the judge allowed it, and still does. You've had the same thing happen, okay? The very same thing. There's a sergeant major in the Air Force involved. Somebody's got long hair. They're redirecting your mail to the ops, just like they do mine. I know Amanda's been getting my mail. You're going to go to prison for it, bitch. Get ready for a paradigm shift. There's a Cancer here. You're going to have a paradigm shift. And this paradigm, you're karmic, and it's going to hurt. This paradigm shift is going to have you on your knees begging to die. Because you have no remorse. Someone here stole this is a beauty. So, someone here, your inheritance was stolen. And one of these scumbags that got your money, you know what they went and did with it? They bought a whorehouse. Yeah, with your stolen inheritance. Somebody's from the Bronx. This person that lives in the Bronx, they're dead inside. But they love to gossip. Yeah, they love to gossip about you. Somebody's a general in the military. This person that's a general in the military, they're a tornado. Hidden truths are coming out. There's a bum bitch here that is, so this military person, this person's highly volatile. Very volatile. Okay? It's a feminine. A pack of hyenas with eyelashes and fake tits, collective. They've been coming after you. Ooh, you're so scared. Hi, Mosa. Way too concerned about your life. Wow, theirs is falling apart. This pack of hyenas with the fake eyelashes and the fake tits. Yeah. It's time for spiritual pruning, okay? Ignore the haters. Your haters are gonna, your haters. Do you see how this retrograde affects our mouse? Okay, there's a third party situation going on with your haters. Yay! Thanks for coming back. Okay, this third party situation, there's somebody that's going to end up jobless, okay? Someone drives a Lincoln that's going to end up jobless, and they're going to also end up in handcuffs, okay? This is a hateful, dirty dog. We have North Africa. And somebody keeps going to Mexico, and someone keeps going to different parts of Africa to have spell work done on you guys, okay? And mind you, they're using the stolen money of yours to pay for these practitioners. And these practitioners are picking up on this. So they don't want to do the spell work, and they definitely don't want to take the money because they know this is stolen, cursed money. So any of these practitioners that put their little grimy hands on this stolen, cursed money, they become. Now, there's a couple of them that aren't what they say they are. Because if they're accepting this work, this is for you, karmics, that think you're so smart. So if you're going to practitioners and you got your lie all lined up, you got your pictures you take, you have personal things that you take to give them, right, to connect into, and they're not picking up on that you're lying and that you're giving them stolen, laundered money, dirty money, or money that was washed, right? Or cleaned or whatever they do. If they're not picking up on this, they're a fake. So you just wasted your fucking money, you idiot. Like, I don't understand how you people don't get, you think you scored when you manipulated a practitioner and you paid them with stolen, dirty money to do work on somebody? First of all, they didn't pick up that you're a con, you're a liar, and that you're giving them stolen money. So that makes them just as fake as you. So what makes you believe that their spell work's gonna work? You're dumb, you're dumb, you're dumb. Busy bee neighbors learn to mind their own business. Yeah. Everywhere I go, they pay neighbors to do shit to me and to lie and different stuff. And it's pathetic. It's pathetic. And these people are so pathetic for doing this. But they're going to pay a heavy price for this. They're not getting out of this, okay? Somebody here got snowmobiles as a bribe, okay? Somebody got brand new snowmobiles as a bribe, okay? This person that's handing out your money as it's theirs, they wrote a check out of your trust fund to pay for people to cyber stalk you, gang stalk you, harm you, scare you, and lie on you in court. They're exposed. They're exposed. Now think of how many years they've been funneling money out of your trust to keep this program going against you. This person will never see the light of day. Somebody here that is part of this, they live in Idaho in Twin Falls. You have an Egyptian lineage line collective. Oh, this reminds me. Okay, this reminds me. I'm trying to think of the best way to explain this. Okay, so you know how Moses was raised with the Egyptians? Because this is what just brought me to this download I had. So he was raised with the Egyptians, and he learned math, and he learned symbols, and he learned sigils, and he learned the dark arts. He learned the light arts. He learned a lot from these people. He learned a lot about magic. But he knew that he wasn't one of them. Does that make sense? He knew when he was there, he was meant to soak up and learn everything he could from them to use it in a positive way, not the negative. But he also knew he had to learn about the negative so that he could block the negative, and that he would become more powerful than their darkness. That is somebody out here right now. You are diving deep. You are going very deep within yourself, but you figured out that there was a lot of bad shit that was happening to you, and you weren't going crazy, you weren't sick, you weren't having certain things. This is the dark arts, this is voodoo, this is hoodoo, this is, you know, what do you call it? What's the Spanish, Mexican one? Santa, whatever, Rini, or whatever that shit is. It's all bullshit anyways to me. I don't give two shits. But anyway, you had to learn though, so that you knew how to protect yourself. I finally had to learn too about all this, because if I didn't, I couldn't understand what was happening to me. I couldn't figure out how to combat, you know, have combat. You got to have spiritual warfare. You got to get your combat up. You have to learn how to fight against these forces. You have to learn how to block these forces. You have to learn how to protect you and your family from these forces. It doesn't mean that you practice this, but you'll learn what it is. Because once you have an understanding of it, then they don't have power over you. The fear is gone. The attacks don't work because you don't believe. Once you understand and you don't believe in this bullshit, it has zero power over you. So essentially, they can do all the spell work they want and then go pay all the practitioners they want. They can travel all over the whole fucking world for all we care. And they're going to be doing it all on themselves because it won't affect you. Once you don't believe, they can't affect you. I promise you. They can do things to you and you can have symptoms. You can have experiences. But they can't take over your vessel. They can't do the things to you that they did before that they got great results off of, okay? Somebody here was neuralinked. Your family paid somebody to come in, date you. Okay, this is not gonna be for everybody, but you will have had to have been drugged. And there was somebody that you met, and you're like, oh my God, this person is so great. We have so much fun together. We hit it off. We were just like Nick and yin and yang, you know, my peanut butter to my jelly kind of a thing. And this person drugged you one night. And they neuralinked you when you were drugged. Okay? But your family's behind this. Your family's behind this. Your family also paid to have you harassed and gang stalked and cyber stalked. Okay? Someone's last name is Han. We also have Gretchen. We have Lou. We have Nichols. We have Meyer. We have Tyreek. Tyreek. Hilton. Riley. Russ. Somebody's name is Bud. Abigail. Bryce. Quentin. Tiffany. Vaughn. Blake, and Styles. All right, that's another story down for someone else. All right. So there is AI experts, you guys, that are in the court system that know fake IA, fake deep stuff from the real stuff. And the courts are supposed to always, when videos are turned in or this or that, it's supposed to go through a certain channel of the appropriate people to view it and to say, yes, this is real, this is not, da-da-da-da-da. In your case, that's never happened, just like mine. They just allow it in. Nobody gives a shit. As long as everybody's getting their money and they're getting paid, no one cares. Everyone looks the other way. Okay? So, this isn't going to continue. No. There's a lot of judges getting in trouble. You just have to watch different states. There's a lot of judges getting taken down. This isn't going to continue in the future. I don't give a shit what any of you believe or think or who you think you know. It's coming to an end. So it's not going to continue on. Okay, so we have gaslighting here. We have legal proceedings. We have a sex cult. We have social media. We have a prophecy here. So somebody like I did knew. So there's somebody out here like very similar to my situation, okay? And there's many of us, and we're spread out all over. We know that. Those of us that have been on this journey for a long time, when it happened to me, there was very few people that were talking about it. And I was just so grateful for the few people that I found, because it helped me get through what I was going through. It gave me strength. And even though I didn't have anybody, most of the people I talked to about what was happening to me, they couldn't understand it. They didn't get it. They didn't want to hear it. To them, it just was all crazy. So I was elated when I found the people I did find on YouTube that had been through this stuff. And I learned a lot. And that's where I was able to get the courage up to speak about what happened to me, speak about what happened to my dad, my grandmother, and was continuing to happen to us. So somebody out here has social, why I'm telling you this, because you also have a platform, whoever I'm talking to. You have multiple social medias, accounts, platforms, or whatever, but you talked about, or you prophesized over something that started a long time ago, like me, and you said, this will come to an end. It will burn down. These people will go down. It will end with me. I will be the last person that they try to human traffic. And you are 100% correct. And everybody laughed. And everybody said, hi, Melanie. Thank you for joining in. Everybody laughed. Everybody made fun of you. And everybody said, you're full of shit. Your head's in the clouds. No, they all were. Okay? These people don't have protection anymore. The people in the courts, the crooked cops, the sheriffs that decided to get in on this, the police chiefs that got in on this. There's even your fire department. I don't... Because, and I've been picking up on this too, but it hasn't come out in the cards today, but arson again, arson. That has been, and that's where I think the whole fire chief, like, say it was planned to burn you down in your house. They had already contacted the local fire department, the fire chief, and bribed them that when this goes, you guys take your time to get there. Okay? Dismemberment. There's a bad guy here. Okay, so there's a bad guy here. And oh, I just don't like this. Because there's like a cleaner energy, you know, when someone comes in and cleans up after a murder. And this guy dismembers the bodies. Ew, yuck. This guy's very dark, okay? He's very dark. This man, it's funny, okay? This man loves white, okay? He loves to wear white to help you guys out. But he's dark. He's got dark, dark hair. He's got dark, his eyes are almost black. This man, he's a dark person, okay? Very, very dark. Hold on, my battery's gonna die. I gotta get my cord. Let's see, how can I run that over here? I'm gonna run extension cord, don't I? Let's see. I can do it this way. Anyway, this guy, his energy is dark. His sense of humor is dark. There is nothing about this man that is like, but see, he tries to balance it all out, and he wears white. He likes to wear white a lot. So I don't know if that he does that on purpose or if he just likes white. But his soul is black. His heart is black. He's evil. He's evil. That's all I can say. This is a very evil person. Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to find my charger. Just picked it up. I set it down. There it is. So he was hired. The sad thing is he was a good guy once. He was a good guy one time in his life, but he's not anymore. But he was a good guy. He's not now. Hold in while I plug you guys in. Hold in on my phone. They're trying to, they did this yesterday. They tried to knock me out of my live several times on the video I did yesterday. And then I go to like press on the settings or anything, and it's frozen. I can't do anything. And I noticed this morning when I woke up, my phone was doing some weird stuff, but it's nothing new. They do this because they think if they frustrate you enough, you'll just get off and you won't continue on. But I get frustrated like that, so whatever. And it's funny because the next card that came out is Secret Weapon. Like the good guy gone wrong. He's the bad guy now, right? And so the Secret Weapon card. So this specific card is all about connections with wires, the internet, and then we just have that happen. Anyways, he's exposed. He's totally exposed. 100% exposed. Yeah. It's a federal offense. Getting in my phone, so you all are going to be in so much trouble. And I know who all you are, so I'm going to make sure that every one of you is going to get federally charged. So anyway, this bad guy, he likes to play chess. So maybe that might help someone out. He likes to play chess. He's got an very eerie demeanor. Okay, his energy is creepy. This is somebody that you would not feel safe around, okay? He likes to wear hats. I'm not talking baseball hats. He likes to wear hats, like brimmed hats. He likes nice clothes. He likes nice things. He likes silk. Okay, they used AI, okay, in court, and they doctored up some videos on you, probably like they did me, okay? You're not in these videos, they're AI, but the courts didn't bother to have it go down the proper channels with the proper people to look at it, to know that, this is AI and this shouldn't have been allowed, because the judge knew all along it was, because they've been doing this for years and getting away with it. I've got somebody that has made what's that fucking channel? I hate it. Platform. Never been on it my entire life. Fans only. It's the dumbest platform that was ever invented. If you can sell farts, seriously, you are a loser. You're a loser. And that's what apparently everything goes over there. I don't know, haven't been on there, but I dated a jackass that sexually violated me, videotaped it, and put it up there, and thought it was funny as hell to make money off of it. And then they also put it on the dark web. Cops didn't do anything about it. Judge didn't do anything about it. All the people, they pass this shit around on their phones. That's illegal to do. That is a crime. And they thought this was funny talking about this, but not one person stood up for me and what happened to me. You know how horrifying that is for somebody to go through something like that? It's bad. But that's not on me. That's on the jackass that did it. He's making fun of me, but he's in the video too. Like, really? Seriously? And everybody that watched it, you committed a crime and didn't do anything about it. And all of you that made money off of it and took the money in, shared in on it, you also committed a crime. But I was violated, and you all thought that was funny. Y'all thought that was funny. And you made fun of it, and you turned it into that I am a sex worker. But I got violated. You people need serious help. Serious help. So they took that in and they tried to make it out that I was a prostitute, that I am a sex worker, which is the furthest thing from the truth. I have a real job. I've had a real job, the same real job since I got divorced from my last piece of shit husband. And I have page stubs to prove it. I have a boss to prove it. I live with somebody that knows all my whereabouts, have lived with this same my youngest son. He can testify in court. My mom is not any of this. Never has been. This is all fake bullshit. But all of you that bought into this, you're going to pay. You're going to pay a heavy price. I promise you. There's delays now for all these people that thought this bullshit was funny to do to you. You think this shit's funny? It's weird because there's going to be a bunch of you that are going to get sexually violated and something bad's going to happen. And you're going to cry about it. Your feelings are going to be hurt and there won't be people there for you just like you made sure there was nobody there for me or you. So they're getting in big trouble because they're connected to this evil corporation, okay, that has to do with these lawyers, okay? They tried to set up a kidnapping on one of your kids. Yep, someone took a secret trip to set this up. This secret trip is exposed. The kidnapping is exposed. The evil corporation of lawyers is exposed. You got put through tons of abuse and neglect, and no one did a thing about it, but they laughed about it. And then when they videoed you and you flipped out or you got upset, then they laughed harder, and they used that as evidence that you needed somebody to be a power of attorney over your trust. But you never got anything out of it, just like I didn't. They're supposed to be taking care of your well-being. You're supposed to be, wherever if you rent or you own, that should be paid for out of your trust. But you know they don't give you anything. You should have food. You should have clothes. You should have everything you need, you and your kids, because you have a trust. But no, you don't get 1 cent, just like I've never got or received 1 cent, not even a penny. Meanwhile, they've had all kinds of surveillance on you so that they know where you're at all times, and they can put people in certain places to mimic you. Say there's a specific store that you go into all the time. So they got your doppelganger on hold, right? You go to that store that day, and this is how that they're trying to establish your route, your routine, so it matches what is in your phone or what's on your computer or what they know to be true to your daily routine. They'll have someone go back in that store after you came out that looks very similar to you and shop for the same items as you did. Do you see the lengths that these people will go to steal from you, instead of just being good people and living their lives and earning their money the way that you are, which is honestly, you're doing it the honest way. But instead, they have to jump through all these hoops, commit all these crimes on a regular basis to keep the money that they stole. Is it really that worth it for you people? You are the sick and twisted mental ill ones. Because if you're willing to go to these lengths to do this, there's something so wrong with you. There's a government agency that's been behind the scenes pulling the strings, and they also, this evil corporation, this government agency, these lawyers, there's a church, the Catholic Church is involved. So they also, like I said, I told you guys, they have me dead and they have me alive. So this is a big problem. My channel, I don't make money, you guys, off this channel. They make sure my revenue goes to someone else. My donations go somewhere else. I'm on here free. This is my free time. Every damn time I get on here, and every time I do a live or I put up a video or a short, this is out of the goodness of my heart, because I don't get paid shit. And I've been going and straight doing this for 5 years now. But someone else is using my name, my channel, and they are getting all the money off of it. But I'm not. This is coming to an end. You will pay me back for everything you people stole, and then some. And Jessica at YouTube, you're going down, bitch. YouTube is one of the most corrupted corporations ever. YouTube is so corrupt. Digital evidence to all of this being stolen off my channel. There's digital evidence to all of it. And all of you that think that you can take what was mine. All of you that have been taking off my channel, stealing from my channel, you all call me fake, but you'll take my shit? Seriously? You'll call me fake and phony, but you'll steal my shit and you'll make money off of it. You better rethink that, because you're going to look like the biggest jackass when you are sitting in a jail cell. Because I won't stop until all of you are taken down. Every motherfucking one of you. Murder for hire. Imagine that. That's back up on the table here. Murder for hire. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Water. So they're planning to dump you in a river, a lake, an ocean. They just paid for this, by the way, to do this to you or me. They just paid for this. Uh-huh. Yep. And your body was to be dumped, like I said, in a river, a lake, or an ocean. Not happening, Captain. Not happening. Okay, so that's for someone. All right. Got another one here. There's a lot of really good people, guys, that have amazing platforms, and they've gone through the same stuff I have. And they're out here just like me, plugging away still, and they're still telling their stories, and they're still going strong. You need to support those people because we put ourselves at risk every time. Thank you, guys. I love the hearts and the kisses and the prizes. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. I love it. I love it. All right. We have the last name Sedaris. We have the last name Pratt. We have the name Rose. Duncan. Imagine that. Janny. Leslie. Bennett. Albie. Burns. Mary. Okay, there's some more names. Now this is a whole new scenario here. We got forward movement, wasted money, resources, time, and people's lives trying to destroy yours. Pennsylvania. Ski rep. Oh, there's my brother. But he doesn't have big hair. Somebody involved has big hair. Someone's got an electric car. Deception. Someone amongst you is wearing a false mask. They're from Vermont. Crooked female cop. We have a transgender doing spell work in reverse. We have a senator. Someone's got a mohawk. Someone's got multiple ear piercings. Somebody's Japanese. You have a double mission. Somebody's very arrogant here. This person is Jewish. They're very arrogant. Okay, we got two here. Wow. Okay, so we have someone that's Jewish. We have someone that is Australian. They're an Aussie. Okay, both these people are very arrogant. One of them drives a Ferrari. Okay, but they need to dispel the darkness. Okay, they have unsent messages to you. Okay, that's for somebody. Unsent messages to you, and like I said, one of them drives a Ferrari. Okay. Now, we have maintenance man hiding cameras in your house, okay? So I've had this happen to me. I mean, we had a maintenance man tried to basically kill us, you know. The last place we lived in, we survived 2 floods. One was so bad. And then a furnace exploding because the maintenance man purposely put the wrong furnace filter in. He even told me he was doing it. I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Airflow, you know, I'm not a HVAC person, but I know that if you block off airflow, you have combustion. Sure as shit, in the middle of the night. But he was paid. He was paid. He was paid. So, anyways, he'll be seeing the inside of a jail cell too. So, anyways. Neighbors got paid to lie on you and watch you. Yep, have that happen to me too. One of them thinks they're a diva. Yeah, somebody here drives a Chevy Silverado. Oh my God. So remember earlier I was saying the arson card? Okay, we have house fire here. It's back again. House fire. Yeah. Wow. Abuse, neglect, Sandy, Utah. House fire, Sandy, Utah. Your family members are trying to make you pay for what they did to you. This is totally my fucking brother, you pile of shit. How's the threesomes going for you, buddy? That's the next card. Right? When you're out of town, supposedly traveling for work. Yeah, right. Shooketh. Ooh, we got a Shooketh. We got a Gemini that's Shooketh. Woo! Roasting you behind your back. No one cares. We don't care. I've been roasted my whole life. You think I give two shits what any of you say about me? Like I said yesterday, there's nothing you can say about me that's going to hurt me at this point. There's nothing you can do to me that's going to hurt me at this point. I have come to grips with everything that you people have done to me over the years and what you continue to do to me. The only thing you managed to do is make me very strong. Of course, I've had weak moments. Of course, I've had moments where I was down and out. You know, how can you not be after you live through this type of hell that we live through on a regular basis? Waking up every day to some kind of huge obstacle, tragedy, chaos, and it's man-made, right? But you can finally get to a point where you just don't give a shit. I've never been a giant person on caring about, like, if someone likes me or they don't. And I was always that child, like, you don't want to play with me? You want to be the mean girls? I don't give a shit. I'll jump out of this sandbox. I'll go over here and play with these girls. I don't care. And if all you girls want to be nasty, I'll go play kickball with the boys. I don't give a shit. I've always been able to make friends. And I make friends everywhere I go, every day. I'm not worried about being alone, because I'm not. I'm a very loving, kind, fun person. And for everyone that knows me, they know that to be true. And if I'm in your life's enhanced. So is your luck. And when we go out and about and we go places, I know people everywhere I go. I've lived here my whole life, so I know people everywhere I go. But I've made relationships with people over the years. Good ones. Not everybody's been bought off. The majority, but not everybody. There's a few people that have backbones. And the rest of you, I'd suggest with the money that you stole, you go buy you a backbone. And you're probably going to need some new balls with that backbone. Bunch of you men out here, you need vaginas. Because you act like manginas. There's a Taurus. Yeah, you definitely need to go get you some new balls. There's a Leo out here. You need a new backbone. Boston, Massachusetts. Somebody's a private in the military. This person is delusional. They're a father. We got Fort Worth, Texas. Been taking payments from PayPal illegally to do things to you. Okay? Your mother is secretly on the down low. I know my mother is. My dad knew it too. Yeah. We all knew, Jerry. Yeah. That one friend of yours that she could come by on her motorcycle. Yeah. Connecticut, Scorpio, Green Beret, Hillsdale, New Jersey. Somebody needs to watch the movie A League of Their Own. There's going to be some answers in there for you. And then my son and I just got done with this show. It's called Upload. You guys need to watch that. It'll make a lot of sense to you about a lot of things. Okay? It's really good. And the characters, oh my God. And this will be one of those shows, like when it's over, you're like, no, it can't be over. No, what am I going to do now? It's one of those, right? Anyways, you will fall in love with, there's certain characters you're just like, oh my God. But you can't wait to tune in to see what they're going to do. You know what I mean? It's one of those. Okay. There's a masculine here. You married sorry. There's a karmic feminine here. Oh, this is funny. Okay. So this feminine ended up with one of your leftovers, okay? And she thought she was flexing on you by marrying your leftover. He's a noodleback. Now, how's that a flex? Oh, someone's grandma or grandpa, they're out of control. Yep. Triangulation, entrapment, propaganda, doxing. Okay? This is what these people spend their time doing. They wake up every day to go, how can we fuck up their lives some more? If that's what you wake up to every day, something is severely wrong with you. Your mental illness is off the charts. See, my family's mental illness has turned into such a disgusting obsession. It's not even funny. You people are fucked up, man. You're sick, you're obsessed, and it's out of control. And it will be seen for what it truly is. Yes, it will be. Every one of you. And you thought by taking my money out of the cell of my house and dumping it into your little Bear Lake extravaganza that you guys do? Not for long. Not for long. Mary needs to be pulled in, my sister-in-law, and Jackie, my cousin's wife, needs to be pulled in. Because Jackie told me that Mary told her my money got put into that. Yeah. Shapeshifter on board. Someone is making you false promises. There's a Gemini here that's making somebody false promises. Okay? This person's a shapeshifter. The name Anne, the name Mike, the name Roger, the name Stone, Benjamin. You're going down, Ben. You are so going down. You and Miriam, you're going down. I think the cops it's time for your full name, right? Benjamin Henry Tyler. Yes. He's into concubines in Dubai. He did live here in Utah. And he tried to come for me. But he knows Steve. Ben is very sexually confused. Very, very sexually confused. He likes high heels. He likes old wigs like, George Washington. He's got a pink one they're showing me. Yeah, he likes to dress up. And he also has it's super sad because he has two beautiful daughters. One of them is, I don't know if she's autistic. I'm not sure what she is, but she's a beautiful person. He's, takes sexual advantage of her. He needs to be put away for that. We got Vincent. He does all kinds of oil scams, okay? He's in the oil business, and he does all kinds of scams with the oil business. So he launders money big time. We got the last name Hubble. How you doing, Sabrina? Huh? She likes to launder money through her nail salon, right? Your nail salon at your house. That's right. You love to launder money through that, right? Yeah, you do. Got the last name Walsh, Quinn, Wood, Mary Ann, Oz, Anita, Corey. Someone is making you false promises. Again, that card come out again. So, somebody out here, and it's funny, these people that are out here, this isn't even their money. This is what kills me. I have so many family members. You are not my father's daughter. I'm the only daughter he ever had. So how dare you think that what he left me, you should have? How dare you? Especially my sister-in-law. Like, seriously? You need help, sweetheart. But your whole trash lineage line's going down. Every one of them. All your sisters, everyone. You all thought that you were taking what was mine? No. What my brother's is, that is yours. But what was mine, it's not yours. That will be handled. And it's going to be handled. Okay. Remember, hold on, I got to get this other deck out because let's see. Here, we're going to use this again. The ant that's in danger. We're going to get back to that. The ant that was setting you up, like my aunt was setting me up. She was also trying to set both my children up too, because she's such a pile of shit. She stole my identity. This bitch, when my dad died, she stole pictures and all kinds of shit out of my mom's house. And then when she was staying at my house, she did the same shit. And then she took it on a whole nother level. She stole a whole suitcase of my oldest son's personal belongings. Whole suitcase. And then tries to go, I don't know how I got this. Yeah, you do, bitch. You stole it. Because you're a klepto, just like your mother was. My grandmother. Yeah, my grandmother was a major klepto. Like major. So, anyways. She tried to put me in danger. She tried to sell me off to a group of pieces of shit. Just like my youngest son. You think you get to make bets with people's lives? I don't think so. You think you get to put people in danger? You're in danger now, sweetheart. Have they got you down to the tunnel yet? Have they? Because they got a plan for you. Oh, they do. Yes, they do. They got a plan for your daughter, and they got a plan for your grandkids, too. And you won't see it coming, and neither will they. Should have backed off. But you're not smart enough to back off, are you? No, you're not. I knew I could count on your greedy ass, your jealousy, and your envy to take you down. I knew I could count on that, just like everyone else. I knew that you all would take revenge against me. I knew you would, because I know all of you better than you know yourselves. Tower in reverse. How's that working out for you, Carolyn? Huh? How's that working out for you? Tower in reverse. You're in danger. Yeah, major danger. You're not smart enough to see it. Yeah. There's a King of Cups here. He's going through a Tower in reverse. How's that working out for you, Michael? Did you team up with your pile of shit sister? Huh? Yeah, because you're a piece of shit too, right? These are my dad's siblings. They're piles of shit. Looks like you're going down. It's funny how people that hate each other will team up to take up another person down. Bridge, blocked. Snake, blocked. You people are so screwed. You deserve every bit of it. You need to rot in hell. Never come back out. Yeah. You're not doing so hot, are you, Alexis? Yeah, it's my cousin. Tries to be a doppelganger bitch, too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're an idiot. You got involved with Mike and Tina. That says everything. Anyways, mountain. Somebody can't climb the mountain that they want, and somebody wants. So, this King of Cups, okay? This is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Even if that's not their sun sign, they have a ton of water in their chart, because I'm picking up on a fire sign, masculine too. So, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. But this masculine in his feelings, big time in his feelings, okay? He worked hard on creating a tower for you, collective. Really, really, really hard. And the tower is on him. It's not on you. It's on him. Okay? Whoever you are, you have a ton of earth in your chart. I mean, you have a ton of earth in your chart. You may be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, feminine, divine feminine energy, okay? But there's a snake. Time's being called on, okay? The alarm was set. This person was given an allotted amount of time to take you down or take you out or whatever, but it's not happening, okay? So they're stuck now. They're being seen as the snake that they are. That's interesting. Anyway, there's two men here. Somebody might be 28. Okay? But, yeah. Oh. Okay. All right. So, there's two men here in a bisexual relationship. They're hiding it. They're both water signs. One may be the fire sign, though, okay? But they're hiding it. They're hiding it. But it's going to be brought out in the open because these two have been committing crimes, okay? Yes, they date women. One of them's married, one of them's not. But that's just for show. Half of them do this. Half of these people in these secret societies. I mean, look at Washington, D.C. They're all gay. Yeah. Yeah. Look at Lindsey Graham. They say he died of a sudden illness. Bullshit. He was with escorts. He's a freak, man, but he loves dick. There's 2 snakes out here now. 2 snakes. Wow. Divine Feminine. Look at this. Look at this. So, some of you, this is so sad. I hate it when I pick up on this, but these are men that are jealous of women. These are men that are jealous of women. They secretly want to be women. So then go through the transgender thing that you do. Don't sit and destroy another woman because you want to be like them, but you won't step up then and go through whatever you need to go through to become one. But you're going to destroy her life? This is gross. Yeah. You're an Aquarius. So for some of you, you're Divine Feminine. You're either an Aquarius or you're a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. There's 2 masculines out here that get it on together. They hide it. One of them is a Scorpio, one of them is a Cancer, one's a Pisces, one's a Leo, one's a Aries, one's a Sagittarius. They hide this, though, okay? They hide this. It's funny because they're both involved with snakes. They each have a snake, okay? So they each have a karmic feminine that's a snake. But they like each other's snakes way better, okay? They're way more into each other's snakes than they are the snakes that they're with. Yeah. Somebody wants to come forward and tell you about this, but they can't. They can't. Because there's a reverse tower here. There's a bridge here. The bridge is blocked. One of these masculines is secretly in love with you. They hate you and they love you. Now, seriously, so one of them, yeah. Yep, here you are, Divine Femme. Earth sign energy just popped up again in a letter, okay? So someone wants to send you a letter, but like I said, it's blocked. They can't. Oh. You want to know why? Because one of these karmics, one of these snakes that's a karmic, is blocking it. That's why. So one of these karmics is also an earth sign, and one of these karmics is a water sign, okay? What a mess. What a mess. I mean, you people need to get your sexuality figured out first. How about work on that? Instead of worrying about someone else and what they got going and their success, why don't you worry about whether you're gay or you're not? Get that figured out. Or do you like to suck dick? Because it's all over here. Why don't you get that figured out? Work that out, man. You need help. But you're worried about this feminine. And you're secretly in love with this man. But you're with a karmic you don't even want to be with. But you got to keep it looking good, right? Because people can't know you're on the down low. But yet you're over here secretly in love with this divine feminine too. Do you not see? You got some issues you need to figure out, man. And I really think you're just gay. Go be gay. Go be gay. Leave this divine feminine alone. Leave these karmics alone. Jesus Christ. Oh, someone's got a disease that they can't get rid of now. Yep. Someone's got a disease because these people and their damn threesomes, foursomes, fivesomes, sex parties, sex rituals, tantric sex, whatever bullshit that they're into. Yep, it's all coming out. They thought that they were rolling the dice on this one. Well, the dice is in reverse. And the book that they've been casting spells out of, someone found it. Yeah, someone found it. It's going to be used as evidence. Yeah, it's going to be used as evidence. So, there's a Leo here for sure. somebody copied the key to someone's house too. So there's a Leo here for sure that has a terminal STD. And there's a Cancer here that for sure has a terminal STD. For sure. Those two. But like I said, once one of them has it and they're all sleeping together, everybody's got it. Everyone's got it. So it's just a matter of time. This is terminal, though. This is not something that you can take a pill for and it's going to go away. No, you're going to die from this shit. It's come out twice now. The terminal STD. And collective, you're the key to this whole thing. You're the key to this whole thing with these people. And you want to know why? Because one of these disgusting couples is living in the house that they stole from you. Just like me. That's why. That's why. Yep. So, I mean, some of these people, they refuse to leave you alone. And they don't want to stop. And then the judicial system won't step in and do their damn job. Because if they finally do step in and do their job where there's years and years and years of them never doing their job, then heads have to roll, right? Some serious people with some serious titles have to go to prison, not jail. And things have to be changed permanently, right? New laws being rewritten. They don't want to do that now either, do they? So this is going to be handled by people leaving the earth. Period. End of story. All right, I'm going to get to that deck because I keep hearing... Gotta find that deck. Hold on. What time are we on? Okay. We're almost done 2 hours. So I'll end this in a few minutes and then we'll start another one. Hold on. There's one deck here. Where is it? I wanted to... Because... Where'd that deck go? That deck was here. Oh, there it is. Okay. This is that one. So I was waiting to see if something came out in that one deck. It didn't. There's a man-made disaster. Again. Another man-made disaster. Man, these people. We have the devil. Ooh, got human trafficking lured in. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. Jesus Christ. This is bad. Because there's Jeffrey Epstein right here in reverse. Good old Jeffrey in reverse. Devil. So we got a group of human traffickers here. They're exposed. They can't go forward doing what they were doing before. This is just disgusting. So disgusting. Anyway, somebody's definitely a Capricorn that's involved, but they were luring children in with laced suckers. Okay, so maybe they use the suckers once they get them in and say they are going to use them in a ritual or they're going to be violated, right? Because they just did their spring catalog that they send out to the elites when they can shop the children. Okay, so that just happened. So who knows when they meet up, and when it has to be soon after, I would assume. So maybe they do a quarterly thing, I don't know, but they use hotels, they use different places. But when they bring the children in, they're showing me these suckers that are shaped in hearts and they're laced, and that's how they lure them into doing what they need them to do. Cybercrimes here too. Anyways, there were missing children here, and they're not going to be missing for long. So the proper authority figures know where these children are. They know specifically who this group is. This is transcontinental, I just heard. Okay, so this is happening on somebody's private property. Okay, just like an island, right? Yeah, so they put this private property. It's on lockdown now. Yeah, so this has been exposed. So this private property is on lockdown. Total lockdown. They've done a man-made disaster. Okay. Wow. So, this man-made disaster, there's something with the power. Oh. Okay. Wow. Somebody was supposed to get assassinated. So during this evening, part of luring whoever in had to be lured in. I feel like it's a politician here. You know how they have to set these people up to have sex with children? Okay, that's what this is about here. So then they created a man-made disaster, something with the power, and someone got shot. Somebody got shot. Someone was shot. Yeah, somebody was shot. Oh, there's a child that ended up passing away too. Oh, that's so... Oh, man. Yeah, they covered this up. There was a child that passed away too, and they covered it up. Jeez. Wow. All right. People need so much help. It's sickening. Disgusting. We have, communication in reverse. So whoever this person is that wants to communicate with you, that was just so weird. Anyways, I heard clever. They think you're clever. So this person's very curious. But anyways, okay, so there's military involved here, of course, okay? A part of this human trafficking extravaganza over here, right? And there's an individual that used to be involved with this military individual. And this military person now has dropped this person. So this person this is somebody in your family, okay? This person is 50 plus. This person is 50 up, 50, 60, 70, maybe even 80, okay? They conned this person in your family to do whatever they did against you, okay? This person cannot communicate with you, and now that this military person got this person to do whatever they needed them to do, whatever crimes they needed to get them wrapped up in against you, now they're avoiding this person. They won't talk to this person, and this person's freaking out. Because this military person can make everything go away for this person. This military person is the only person that can save this person. So this person in your family needs this military person to call them back, to communicate with them. Because if they don't, they're fucked. Okay? Keep it real. Outer space in reverse. Oh boy. They really tried to do something to put fear into you, collective. They tried to stage something with aliens on you. That's why outer space is in reverse. Yeah, there's a friend involved. So they tried to stage something to freak you out, man. To get you to lose your marbles. Bad guy. There's a bad guy here. This is a different bad guy, though. This is not no, this isn't the good guy gone bad. This is a whole new bad guy. So bad guy and your friend made a deal to do something to scare the living shit out of you. And the military's involved, too. So that's why I know it's probably some fake alien bullshit that they're going to try to do to you to freak you out. Don't even think twice about it, though. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, okay. So this bad guy and this friend of yours, they got paid to do cyber crimes on you as well. Okay? Yeah. They're part of a secret society. Your friend, all right, so your friend needed to get initiated in because every one of these dipshits that go into a secret society, I mean, you mean to tell me you want me to join and I have to do something to someone else? You're a fucking idiot if you think I'm going to go out and harm or hurt someone to get into a group of jackasses. Like, how do you people not get it? That if someone tells you, oh, you want to be one of us, you're going to have to do this to get initiated in. But you know it's morally wrong and it's hurtful to someone else. Why would you believe that they're not going to eventually do something more to you? Are you like, how does this connection, how do people not get this? I don't understand how you people don't get this. Duh. God. Yeah. This friend of yours has got serious mental issues now, and so does this bad guy. Something happened to them. Yep, there's something bad that happened. You people always think that when you join these groups or these secret societies or these cults or covens or church groups or spiritual weirdo groups, you people believe when you're doing bad things, why do you believe that they're never going to do something bad to you? God, you're that fucking dumb, man. I'm so tired of how stupid people are. Like, it just blows my mind. The level of fucking stupidity out here. And then you hang out with these imbeciles. You call them family. You'll do all kinds of things for them. But they harm and hurt other people. Like, get real. Jeez. Yeah. Yep, they're gonna. Oh, man, are they ever. Terrorism in reverse. Wow. Alarm in reverse. Time's up. Time's up. Time is up. Intergalactic travel in reverse. So whatever they were planning to scare you to do something that they believe would, like, I get this feeling like they think that you're some kind of a conspiracy theorist or something. So they want something that you would talk about, maybe, or that you had interest in, such as like aliens or abductions or different species, races of, like whoever you are, I know you know when I say root races, you know what that means. Not very many people do, okay? But you're highly protected spiritually, far beyond what these people could ever even hope that they were, okay? So, you're watched by the Galactic Federation, and they're stopping whatever that these people thought they were going to do to you. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Nope. Government, they're stuck. Just next card popped out. The government is stuck. They can't go forward. Whatever that they were planning to do to you, the White House is somehow involved as well. So, yeah, our current president. An accident. Oh, there's a plane accident here. Someone's going to get on a plane. They're going to end up in an accident. Because they were so determined to do this to you. It's happening to them. Someone's going to get on a plane, travel somewhere, and their plane's going to crash. Yep, it's a business trip. Someone's going to go on a business trip. And they're tied to this terrorism. Somebody's also... Yeah. This is also a royal bloodline. Okay? So somehow you are tied into a royal bloodline. Retrogrades, they always mess your mouth up, man. And there's an honest politician here, though, that is also watching you. Okay? There's an honest politician here that's also interested in what you have to say and what you know. They don't want to harm and hurt you. Not at all. No, that's not their deal. They're tired of all this corruption. It hits home for this person. I don't know why, but it hits home. Oh, this person's loyal to you. You don't know this person. They watch you. They watch over you. Yeah. Yeah. This person knew somebody that knew you and your family that's passed on. Whether it was a parent or a sibling, a cousin, an uncle, one of your... I don't know, this person knows somebody that passed on in your family. And they've been watching you and protecting you for a while now. Yeah. Okay. So this person that's loyal to you behind the scenes that you've never met in person, they know that there was a plan for you to end up in the landfill. Okay? Yep. They know. But they're staying loyal to you and protecting you behind the scenes. They don't want me to say much more about this person. To keep them, yeah. This person does not have a big ego. This person has power though. But this person does not have an ego, okay? But these people that planned to have you put in the landfill, they are going through a dark night of the soul. Their ego is getting broke down piece by piece. And they're going to make sure this is painful. They're going to get a paradigm shift too, okay? Yeah, they are. This good politician, they used to be on the inside of things. They're in the outside now, okay? They were on the inside. They were infiltrating your rival, okay? Yeah, they were helping infiltrate your rival that was on the inside. So they had to go be on the inside, but they're on the outside now, okay? They almost have all the evidence needed. Yep, fraud. We got monopoly money here. So, see, oh, these people and their money laundering. There's a retired karmic feminine hiding out that's all about this money laundering, and she's all about fraudulent cryptocurrency. But there's evidence, all kinds of evidence about everything she's been doing. Yep. And this isn't good though. Oh, she's really dumb. Oh my God. Wow. Huh. She has light eyes, so they can either be like green, light blue, light gray, light brown. She could have one, like my mom has one eye's blue, one eye's green. This person could have the same thing. But this person that's retired, that's hanging out, hiding out, that was paying people with fraudulent cryptocurrency and also paying people with dirty ass laundered money. She also just had paid to have a witness taken out. Yeah. She just paid to have a witness taken out, and she thinks that no one knows, and they do. Ooh. Oh boy. So now, yeah, she also paid to have mind control done on you. She also paid a cult to cover a bunch of shit up about your bloodline. They got evidence on this too. Yeah. The mind control, the cover up, the cult that she paid, and this bloodline. Yeah. Jeez. She wanted you to be put down that rabbit hole again. She's been marked as a flight risk. Yeah, she's been marked as a flight risk, so she can't fly. They did something out in the desert. It's this witness, they trapped this witness out in the desert, and then they took him out. She's also connected. So remember the last story about the private property and that? Yeah. She's got some kind of a connection with all these people to that reading as well. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Woo, boy. All right. Let's see. We have Camille. We have Ferris, Anne's come up a couple times. Last name Johnson, Penelope, Joshua, Danielle, Dell, Douglas, Carl, Johnny, Carla. Someone loves to sing. This person's a butt bandit. They're scared now. Crooked sister going down. Bye-bye, Carolyn. Be careful, though. Be careful. You might get hurt in the interim. Organized crime going on behind the scenes, behind your back, sweetheart. Cuba. You can't compete where you don't compare. Apparently, you guys like to have, you keep having the, you keep recreating the Jerry Springer karmic tells. Wasted efforts. Somebody that's Swiss. Someone that's from Austria. Someone's from Pakistan. Somebody has wears glasses. They're lost without you, collective. Although they're stuck in a sex addiction, which is never going to fulfill them. But whatever. You can't make a hoe out of a housewife. So they love hoes, but they realize, yeah, this sex addiction's taken me and her over, and I can't even make her into a housewife. Shit. You're fierce, collective. You're also a seer. You got people behind the scenes trying to get you evicted wherever you live. Somebody loves orchids. There's a hockey player getting blackmailed right now. There's a social media Karen. She's in fight or flight mode. She's got a handler on her and she doesn't even know it. She's so busy trying to create losses for you. And then she's got this handler that has groomed her and is doing MK Ultra on her, and she's too stupid to see it. She's going to end up in a car accident, excuse me. She is a GAC. My dad's here. She's a GAC. She's also a Scorpio. Someone's from Kentucky. Even the blind can see your ugly spirit. Someone's from China. Someone's born in October. They have brown hair. Someone drives a Buick. Whoever drives this Buick, the group that you belong to, so your family is connected to a cult, a coven, secret society, what the fuck ever, right? But anyways, these people, they all got together. They've been harvesting your energy for years now. That's why you feel so drained. But they keep bragging about all the crimes and the setups that they've done to you. They're sending someone back in to dispose of you, but the FBI is watching. So, yeah. So while they're running around bragging, the FBI has all this down. And the FBI knows that they're sending someone back in to dispose of you. So they're just waiting for them to take flight. You might want to get off the bitch box, Virgo. For some of you, this is a Virgo that they're sending back in to, like, get rid of you. Okay? Because this Virgo knows it's either you or them. And this Virgo's already been to prison before. Right? You don't want to go back, do you, Lambo? Right? You don't want to go to prison again. You don't want to sit in solitary confinement again, right? You don't want to go to the mental hospital again, right? So you just go kill another person, right? Because how many are you up to now? Christopher Adam Lamb. Getting paid through Venmo, huh? Don't worry, your karmic can always be used as a floating device. Never fear. You can use her for that. Somebody needs to watch the movie American Hustle. Coven cult under fire. Oh, your poor little covenant cult in Austin, Texas, right? Let's see. What is the religious group called? What are you guys now? What is that bullshit? Oh, it'll come to me. Anyways. Brussels. Someone's from... Ooh, see, this just makes me sick here. Because the minute I see this card, human trafficking all over it. Brussels, Belgium, major human traffickers. This person subscribed to Scary School, though. Now they're in danger. Now they're in danger. Yeah, your aunt... She's in danger. So's mine. Oh, yeah, big time danger. But that's what they set us up for. So that's what they get. And they failed Scary School. They did not graduate. No. There's a professor here that she's involved with. There's a movie producer here she's involved with. Oh, I knew. My aunt was talking about this before. Oh, yeah. She was going to write a book about my life and steal it like it was hers. Oh, yeah. And then she was talking to a movie producer to turn it into a TV series or movies or what the fuck ever. Yeah, you're going down for that, bitch. And you're dating a happiness hater. Someone is about to hit the bricks. Misappropriation of funds from my trust and your trust collective. Total misappropriation of funds. When they're allowed to go into this and pay people to hack you, to cyber stalk you, to physically stalk you, to poison you, to rape you, to unalive you, to change your medical records, to go in and change court documents, to keep people paid off or hushed up. That's definitely a misappropriation of funds. 100%. Why you had to sacrifice and you had to go without. But these people were taking trips together, buying all kinds of things with your money and laughing. Somebody started a landscape business with the money they stole from you. Someone's name is Oakley. And we got Anne again. Anne has come out like, and I have Anne, I have Annie, Anna. I have all those names written down. But Anne has come out today, I think 5 times now. Huh. At least 3. Mills, Carla. That's twice on Carla. Yeah. Her little sex cult, religious cult, they're going down in Texas. This is Lambo's mother. Yeah, she sat back and watched him be sexually abused by his stepfather and didn't do shit about it. And you want to trash me, sweetheart? Yeah, right. Try being a real mother for a change. Midgley, Carter, Gwen, Baker, Long, good old Sabrina. Oh, you're going to love your gels. You can, maybe they'll let you when you're in gel. You can bedazzle your gel cell, right? You can do crafts in your gel cell. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. All right, one more spin with this one deck. And we're going to close her down. And get me some lunch. Go on a nice walk. And I'll come back and join in again with you guys. Have some more fun. I didn't come back yesterday because I ended up going and having some fun. So, anyways, make sure that you guys, all of you are subscribed, because I've noticed that some people have gotten unsubscribed. They're messing with all the controls and things inside my channel. I have to go in multiple times a day, put the videos on public because they take them off of public. They mess with everything in my settings. So make sure that your bell is on and you want it to say all. So when you push on it, it needs to fill up the whole, bell in with the white, and then it'll say all. That way you'll know when I'm live and you'll know when I upload things. I do post things all the time on the channel. There's a it's a button. We used to have a community button. Mine now says just post. I put things almost daily there for you guys. Even if you don't hear from me on YouTube, I make sure that I put music over there. I put other people that I think are amazing, that they also are tapped into the same kind of energy as I am. I'll put readings up there that I think would pertain to you guys. I will put, I love to use, frequencies and beats and different things because it's so healing. So I'll put those up there for you. I will put, you guys, it's so huge. I was literally raised by one of the biggest group of narcissists you'll ever meet, an extended group of family narcissists. And I never realized how many people that I surrounded myself friend-wise that were giant narcissists. And I'm married. Some narcissists. So not all my husbands were, but anyway. And so in order to get out of in order to quit attracting those types of people towards you, you have to really have a good understanding. And you have to understand what kind of an empath you are. You know, are you a Hyoki empath? Are you a super empath? There's different levels of everything. But I tried to educate you guys more and help you out more with that stuff. So I put lots of things over there, and every once in a while, I'll put a good recipe up that I've tried, and I'm like, yeah, I need to share that one. People need to know how to do this for sure, right? But I put a lot of fun things over there too. I just put random stuff. When I get music over and over, the same songs, I know those are messages for you guys, or it's someone thinking about you. And I love music, so I will put music up that I keep hearing over and over, because I know there's a message for someone out there in that, all right? So I'll put that up. But I do try, if I'm not on, to post things for you guys all the time that I think will be helpful and interesting and fun. I'll put comedians up. I love my youngest son and I. It's one of the things that we do when we will sit down, eat dinner, and we will watch certain comedians. Because laughing is one of the most healing things that we can do for ourselves. And so I will put certain comedians and things like that up there as well for you guys, okay? So please don't forget to check that out. World Leader, okay? World Leader. This is not good. This World Leader is also connected into human trafficking here. And they're holding someone as a hostage right now. This person's still alive. They're not dead, though. Give me more. Yep, the human trafficking card just barely came out. God damn it. Oh, man. All right. Yep, there's a world leader here. They've got somebody right now. They've got someone stuck. They're not dead, though. Give me more. Well, this is going to blow up in this world leader's face, because there's an honest politician behind the scenes that's going to go nuclear with this. I mean, they're going to go nuclear. They're going to stop this. This person can't stand this anymore. No. Nope. 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 They know this person has someone trapped. There's a paper trail to it. Something was staged by a Democrat. So, oh my God. Oh, this is a teenager that they've got. It's a girl. Oh man. This honest politician knows this world leader is the Antichrist. Okay? Ooh, I'm getting a headache. Somebody doesn't like me talking about this. I'm getting a bad headache. Hold on. Ooh, someone does not like me talking about this. Oh, crap. Ooh. This world leader is a Democrat. They have connections to the Clintons. Okay. There's a paper trail to all of this. God. So, this feminine that they took, okay? She was being stalked for a long time. Okay? So they had to stage something to get to her. So there's a masculine that was paid. So she's a teenager. He's in his 30s, maybe 40s. Yeah, he's not older than 40. But he's not happy either. That's for damn sure. He's not happy. But anyways, he stalked her for a long time because he had to learn her whereabouts, her daily routine, her schedule, okay? And then they had to stage something in order for him to nab her. Yep. Jeez. Yeah. So there's a thief here too. She also has a friend. Oh my God, now they're gonna go after the friend. Jeez. They're gonna go after her friend now too. Yeah. Intuition in reverse. Her friend's not gonna see this coming. They're not gonna get her though, because trapped is in reverse, so they're not gonna get her. But her friend doesn't. Her friend is too distracted. They're gonna try to create another distraction though, but they're gonna try to get her friend to go to some like wooded area. Yep. Oh my God. This is so messed up. This is so messed up. This is somebody's parents doing this to them. That's in this group with this world leader. This corrupt Democrat that knows the Clintons. This world leader that's an antichrist. Someone's family got messed up with these people, and that's how this girl was taken, because they didn't follow through on what they were supposed to give these people for whatever was given to them. See, this is what was I talking about earlier? It doesn't pay to play with these people. And every time they do something for you, the ante gets bigger. What you have to do in return for them gets bigger. You just don't do it, period. Then you don't ever have to worry. 5G and confession. Somebody's using a jammer. Somebody's using a jammer. Yep. Someone's using a jammer. So there's military involved here as well, of course, right? But there's somebody in the military that's confessing. Yeah, there's somebody that's, yeah. Oh, because there's a life insurance policy. Yep. So there's a life insurance policy here too that's connected to whoever this person is with the military, but they're confessing because they got caught. Because they tried to steal a life insurance policy, and they're not a part of this bloodline. They don't share the same DNA as you. So they're caught now. Yeah, they've confessed. Humanoid in reverse. Please, these damn humanoids. Fuck the humanoids. Think we give a shit? Con man in reverse. Embezzlement. So they're trying to replace people with these. So they human traffic these teenagers, use them, abuse them until they're literally on the brink of life after they have used them at these parties for these disgusting groups of sick and twisted men and women, these elites. And once these children or these kids are on the brink of death, they go throw them in the landfill, or they have them dismembered, or they use them in a final ritual. Okay? But they have life policies on all of them. So then they can cash out. And then they'll just replace them with a humanoid. This con man's in fear now because they're caught for embezzlement too. Yeah, somebody's connecting all the dots. This is big, man. This is big, big, big. Human trafficking ring here. Huge. All right, we're going to, yeah, you aren't going down this rabbit hole ever again. You know what this is. You know exactly what this is. This con man has really pretty blue eyes. Really pretty. It's a man. Yeah, well, duh, con man, right? I didn't say con woman. Okay. There's a couple here that's part of an organized crime group, okay? They're into predictive programming people against people so that, you know, this is what they do. This is what they did to my family. They predictively programmed all of them into believing and thinking one thing. They all got MK Ultra, and they're too fucking stupid to see it. But, you know, my family, whatever. You're a bunch of idiots. Y'all know it. Y'all know what I think about every stinking one of you. So, There's a couple here that did a pinky swear in your family because they want to be so big and bad in this organized crime group. Yeah. So they're trying to, right now, because all this stuff's coming out and they can't stop this. This has gotten too big. There's a world leader involved. Hello? So all of you who think that you're so big and bad with your little tiny connections on your state levels, you might want to get real now. The world leader's going down. Yeah, this thing's bigger than any of you. So there's going to be riots and there's going to be protests that are going to be created to get the focus, the energy shift off this world leader. Okay? I don't have to say much more. I'm pretty sure you guys know what's going on here. So you're going to see more riots, more protests being created all around the world. And it's to get the attention off all this human trafficking. So, yeah. There's going to be a polar shift too. Yeah, there's going to be a polar shift. When that happens, just know everything else will follow. Ooh. Death will follow, they just said. Once this polar shift happens, death is going to follow. But it's going to be death for these people that think that human trafficking is the way to go. Okay? Organ trafficking, human trafficking. All these people that have these sick and twisted sex addictions to children. Something is so fucked up in your head if you're attracted to a child. Do you hear me? Something is so broken in you. If you're attracted to a child, you need to, you people disgust me. Fucking assholes is what you are. You like children. Ew. You need to just be castrated, be done with. Throw y'all on some island out somewhere and you can fuck each other to death. That's what you need, man. I'm so sick of you people. The world will be a much better place when you're all wiped off of it. And you're gonna be. Yeah, you are. I know you don't think you are, but you are. And that's okay that you don't believe. But anyway, this is gonna be handled. This has gotten bigger than anybody ever thought it was gonna get. This has gotten out of control. This should have never, ever went the direction it did. But like I said, this thing, think of an octopus and all the arms on an octopus and the tentacles, right? Each one of those could be a different state, could be a different country, could be a different faction of this organized crime. And these groups of people that do this stuff. It's bigger than anybody can comprehend. But some way, it's being brought down to its knees. And it's not happening because people all of a sudden gained a conscience. It's not happening because people all of a sudden feel guilty about hurting children. No. There's none of that. It's happening because God is here. That's why it's happening. And Jesus. So, it's not going to continue on. I don't care what you people think. I know what I know. So, it will be a slow process, but it's going to happen. And all of you that continue to go after innocent people and attack them, and people that are trying to stop this heinous activity, you're bringing your karma forward faster. So be my guest